Hi, so we're the next 4 episodes of System Shock 2. When we played it, they were a bit bright, and you'll hear us complain about it being too bright and trying to turn it down. My settings were off, and the turning it down didn't work, so I did it in post. The game looks dark. The game looks good dark. But we weren't playing it dark. For episode 5 and on, we will be playing it in dark for reals. But just letting you know, in case you're confused about why I keep on thinking the game is too light and wanting to turn it down even though it's already dark. Anyway, enjoy.
Alright.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine?
You are shocked.
In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
42 years. Yay!
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
It's a great day for mankind, Bruno.
Oh.
This is Dr. Nubie Delacroix of the UNN Von Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
All right, let me do one thing real quick. Let me double
Sure.
check something. I'm hearing stuff. There we go, twice. Because of my sound settings, my weird sound settings. All right, Bruno. Now that we have the intro out of the way, let's start. I live near Rickenbacker Air Force Base, I think.
Oh, neat. Alright, new game. Normal
let's just
or
do it.
hard?
Let's just do it on normal. I would. We haven't had the best of luck with hard lately. We do
No,
hard so
yeah.
that we switch more often, but like, man, I don't know. All right, start game.
Look at you,
Oh,
hacker.
are we just showing the intro again?
Pathetic creature of meat and bone.
That's fine. Skip this. We watched it.
Panting and sweating as you run.
We see it. We've seen it.
We have.
I didn't know it was gonna play it again.
I didn't either. I did not remember that at all. Oh, hi.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts.
Do feel free to look around. I don't know if there's anything to look at, but yes. In case you're wondering, I do have mods. There were a couple of mod guides. I have, you know, HDified the game. I am not using the Rebirth mod because I do not like that it changed the look of things. When I'm looking to HDify a game, I am looking to straight up high res it and not change anything about it. I just want higher res. And that's not what the Rebirth mod does, so we're not using it. You know, I don't want to change the aesthetic. I just want to upscale it.
My
Sonic Tooth.
no, I completely empathize. You're good.
Is that a
band or?
Yeah, but I was wondering about the kids look like the Children of the Corn kids.
They kind of do, don't they? You know what I don't remember is does this game have like secrets? I don't think it does. I think it has like shit you can like kind of go around about.
Step into the grab shafts to proceed to the street level recruitment.
It's something of an open world game, isn't it? Or at least it's like it's not necessarily broken up into levels, right? I don't know. I've never played this game. Only you have played this game, so.
I remember that you kind of unlock stuff like sequentially, but you wind up going back to some places that you've been before. So
I think that's.
Did I go in the wrong? I think.
Yeah.
Whee! Splat. What a litter for the 22nd century.
Yeah, well, I mean that's cyberpunk, right? This is supposed to be kind of cyberpunky a little bit. And they always they do like trash and like litter all over the place in cyberpunk. Like look at I think Blade Runner really started that. Blade Runner or like the animes like Ghost in the Shell had like all that trash all around.
I'm a vampire. You can't see my reflection.
You can climb things apparently. If you hold shift when you're next to something and you jump, climb things like in Thief. It has to be like you can climb. Use the truck. You can climb up on the truck. It has to be like a an edge that you can grab onto.
Yeah.
I think it's shift.
Oh wait, hold on. I think yeah.
Test out all the buttons. I think is it Q and E to lean? Yeah. And then you can lean forward with X, I believe. Yeah, there you go.
What even is the, I guess to look down?
Yeah, I think it's to look down, or I don't know if you can look over things. I don't know.
Yeah, like look down over something, make sure you're not dropping into a pit of acid or something, I guess.
I suppose.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the basic training center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the advanced training area.
Hello, robot.
You're not my real robot. You can't tell me what to do.
To pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service, enter this cyberlink book. Welcome, trainee.
Oops.
While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now, let's try it out. Move the mouse. See how it changes where you look? That means you're in shoot mode.
I would think that you would like
hit the tab key.
Know this.
This puts you in use mode, where you can use your mouse to interact with items in the world. Open your primary MFD, or multifunction display, by clicking on the MFD button near the bottom of the screen. This display shows your strengths in various areas. When you're ready to continue, press the tab key to go back to shoot mode.
Am I to assume that we will be upgrading that at some point, those points?
Follow the red path
along
the ground to the next training station. To pick up items, center them on your screen and right-click. This will automatically place that item into your inventory. To view your inventory, press the tab key. You can move items around your inventory by left-clicking and dragging them around. To drop an item, drag it from your inventory into the 3D view and release the mouse button.
How's the volume, by the way, Bruno? Is it too loud? Is it good?
A little loud.
It's a little loud. We can fix that. You can go ahead and fix that if you want. Just press escape and go to the options. Audio, and it's the top one. Just move the top one down a little bit. Yeah, I'll try that.
Try about that far and see how it... Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Alright.
We'll see what happens the next time the robot
talks. To use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view and click the right mouse button. All usable items will have brackets around them. Highlight the button on the pillar and right-click. This will activate the lift.
Bye.
Try it out. If you can still see your inventory display, it means you're in use mode. Hit tab
means you're
to
a
return
stupid
to
dummy.
shoot mode.
Oh, I guess we can't actually. Can't actually go
I
on
was
it.
thinking there'd be a secret, but
The object before you is a med hypo. Pick it up and then press tab to go into use mode. Right-clicking on the med hypo will use it and restore some needed hit points. Your hit points are displayed by a bar in the
Giving
lower
us out
left
some free
corner of your
juice, some free
screen.
chips, and some
Many
free
objects
medicine.
in your inventory can be used by right-clicking on them.
I'm not going to use that right now, even though the tutorial says to, because we might need that later.
I don't think that you get to keep
See the
it,
crate in
as
front
I
of you?
recall from
To
playing the
search it,
tutorial
center it on
earlier.
your screen and right-click. If you are in use mode, simply move the pointer to the crate and right-click. To take an item from that container, simply left-click on it. This will automatically place that item in your inventory. To close the container window and return to shoot mode, press the tab key. One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your PDA. This device stores
Public
audio
display of
logs,
affection?
emails, and other useful information.
What's
Click
that?
on the disk icon near the bottom
PDA,
of your
public
screen to bring
display
up
of
the
affection.
PDA display.
That's
Currently,
Bring up the,
contents of your PDA
This message is
are
coming
empty.
from the audio
Now
log you
pick
just
up the
picked
audio
up.
log in
You
front
can
of you.
use your PDA at any time to play any audio log or email you've received. In the field, the PDA is also used for keeping track of your current mission objectives and obtaining help information.
Good then.
neat.
Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling. To jump, simply press the space bar. Some surfaces can be mantled onto by holding
Oh,
down
let's
the
just hold
space
down
bar.
space.
Mantling
that
lets you
was
pull
shit.
yourself up to ledges and other high places in front of you. Give it a try.
Shift runs, I think.
Shift walks.
Shift walks. Okay, never mind. Shift walks. It's fine.
To climb a ladder, simply walk into it and look upward. You'll automatically start climbing the ladder.
Yeah, it does remind me a lot of Deus Ex,
You've
the original
done well.
Deus Ex.
Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect
Agreed.
of what you've just learned,
It's
you can repeat the training.
I mean,
as
it's made by
often
the
as you
same
wish.
people, I think. Or was
Is
it? Was it made by the same people? I don't remember. It's made around the same time. I know that much. It's made on the Thief, the original Thief engine, though. It's made by the people who made Thief, at least. Let's see
Interesting.
who made System Shock Dos. Shock 2. I'm trying to see like the people, like the main people who were in charge of it.
Should I keep going?
Change. I guess so, yeah. Keep on going to the...
If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here.
We get to learn.
Advanced training will familiarize you with the three key
look at
areas of
this.
military service: weapons training, technical training, and psionics training. Approach the Cyberlink booth of your choice to train in that
No, they
area.
didn't do Deus Ex.
When you finish training in the three areas, proceed directly to the recruitment center to choose and start your military.
Alright, wannabe. If you want to learn the weapon skills it takes to even think about joining the Marines, come on in. We're looking... Good to have you on board.
They definitely did
You'll
Thief,
notice
though.
when you're in the Cyberlink
They didn't
booth,
do
the
Deus Ex.
UNN has kindly provided you with a virtual cyber interface and all the simulated skill levels you'll need for the training tasks. But don't get too cocky. They'll disappear once you leave the booth.
I could see this
Oh, yeah, you
this
were right.
game. I could see this game being in
They'll
the same
teach
like
you how to
universe
handle
as Deus Ex, though.
firearm. Pick up the pistol
Oh,
and the clip
totally.
from the table. You can equip the weapon in one of two ways. Bring up your inventory and drag the pistol to your weapons equip slot near the right-hand side of your inventory. If that's too slow for you, you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Press 2. If the pistol was in your inventory, it will equip for you automatically. To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the R key or hit the reload button on the lower right corner of your screen. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing your left mouse button when in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar gets shorter as you chip away at it.
Poor robot. This is why the robots go rogue. These aren't even real robots, though. I don't think. I think this is all supposed to be like a virtual reality, like simulation.
I'm pretty
Some
sure,
items
yeah.
need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all of your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it.
Oh, I did get a mod to increase, to make the weapon models better, but they, as far as I could tell, looked the same.
Weapons
They
are
just
not
look better,
fine
so...
wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol.
Go
Remember,
to, the
maintenance
pistol
tools
first.
are only good for a single use.
So your durability is at 5, I guess. Your durability is half on the pistol. So you want to do the pistol in your hand.
Do I drag it onto my hand?
No, the on the right, on the where it says equip. That's where your pistol is.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
But now you're at full durability. All right, so there's durability in the game.
No.
Yeah!
Good work. Now you're ready for the Marines. Take a look at the other training areas first before you enlist. They might just come in handy.
Inside, we'll teach you the basics of some technical skills you'll need in the Navy.
Okay, different guy.
Welcome. You'll notice when you're in the Cyberlink booth, we'll provide you with a temporary cyber interface and the skills you need to accomplish the training tasks. But they'll only last so long as you're in the booth.
Okay.
The object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory,
More.
but are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen.
Let's grab even
Walk
more.
over to the keypad by the door and try out hacking. Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply.
You have to say the
Click on
line
the
when
start
you're done
button to
hacking.
begin
You know?
hacking.
You have to say it.
You'll see a grid of nodes.
Gotcha.
Clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by hitting the reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again.
Alright. There's a start button. It doesn't seem like we're timed, but I am going to assume that the world continues to go on, like, outside, so, like, if we were getting chased by something, then they've caught up to us at this point. See, 3 in a row. There's one. There's another one.
Security
Hey!
access compromised. Security access
I'm in.
compromised.
There you go. There you go.
Cool. Okay. I don't think it's gonna let me loop this shit in there, but I mean,
Try it.
I
Try, you
keep
think
it
you have to
anyway,
hack it
so-
again. Did it tell you what
Sure.
what the number was when you hacked it? I didn't see.
Oh, let's find out. Oops. Wrong. It might have. I think I missed it.
Security access
No, I
compromised.
don't see it.
Security access compromised.
You can use nanites to buy items from replicators. To use a replicator, right-click on it. Then
Please make your
left-click on the item you
selection.
wish to purchase. The item you purchased will drop into the slot below. Make sure you pick up your purchases before you leave.
Thank you for choosing. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
You're welcome, computer.
All right, we have hacked the world. Let's move on.
You learn
Hack
the
the
basics
planet!
of the technical skills. There are several other technical skills you'll learn throughout the course of your career, such as repairing items and modifying weapons. The cyber interfaces for these tasks are similar to the hacking interface. Before you enlist in the Navy, try out the other training courses. They'll be useful.
Let's do it.
Inside, you will learn how to reach out with your mind. Do not let fear block your path.
Yeah, for a second she sounded like she had like a
you with a virtual
southern
interface
accent.
Southern
and the
accent?
temporary
Yeah.
ability to
You
project
will
simulated
learn
psionic powers. Once
to
you
do
leave
cool
this
shit with
area,
your
these
mind.
powers will be lost to you. The red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have. Psi points symbolize the current ability to use your psi powers. Psi hypos replenish your psi points. Try using a psi hypo and watch your psi points increase.
I
When
think
you've reached your maximum in psi points,
that
move
there
to the
might
next
be
station.
it's because your mouse is on my second screen. That's why that happened. I think that there might be a button for Psi Hypo. If you would go to the escape menu, go to options, go to controls, and then go to customize controls. And then you can scroll down. I think there's a button for it. Keep going.
Speed toggle is shit.
Oh, there it goes. That's just walk, run.
That's the psi amp, so that's not it. That's the squeezy ball you use to fire off your psychic shit. Oh, I do think that you're right. We can bind it to something. It's just not bound right now.
Bind it. Do we want to bind it to something?
What
do we have available? Here, let me use the mouse real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see what's being used right now.
What about O? Because it's right next to the anti-rad hypo and not far from the medical hypo.
That would
Is that
not
being used?
be... no, I don't know. 0 is being used. That would not be a bad thing. 0 is being used. Change
No, I mean like the
weapon
letter
setting.
O.
Yeah.
Oh,
But we already
We
have
can
this on
rebind
V
that
too. We don't
yeah.
need that. We don't need that on 2 buttons.
I was also gonna say we could rebind it to like the bracket keys and just use that.
Oh, I need to bind.
You might have to.
So this one should no longer be. So it's only V, but that's fine. It's not. We don't need 2 buttons for that.
The only thing I'm
So-
concerned about is if like a weapon has like 3 settings and you have to cycle through multiple settings to get back to where you want to be. That might
But
be a hassle in combat. So we might want to use like the bracket keys.
No, but the thing is, I don't think that's cycle weapon mode, cycle weapon setting up and down. It's just one button. I think cycles through it.
Okay.
Because
All
the
right.
next weapon and previous weapon are 2 different things. So it would be change weapon
yeah,
setting
you're
up
right.
and change weapon setting down, if that was a thing.
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, sounds good.
OP, is there anything else that we want to bind? We can't use I.
What about the left bracket for antitoxin? Or I guess we won't really need to use that often. We might as well just use the inventory for that.
All right, we'll just do that then. We'll just save this. Merc binds. Merc binds. Merc binds.
Binds.
Save. Save successful. Done. Done. Okay, you go ahead. Back to the game. So if you push O right now. There we go. Perfect.
Drugs.
This psi-amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up, and then hit the tilde key. Firing the psi-amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Go into use mode and click on the arrows on the bottom right of the screen. This will cycle through your available psi disciplines. Later, clicking on the arrows above the number to the left will allow you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you.
Go
Be
back
careful.
to the
Holding down the mouse button can augment the power.
options menu
but
after
holding
he's
it
done talking. All right, that's fine. Go back to the options. Is there a way to? Is there a button to switch modes on the psi thing? You know, from
That's a good question.
cryokinesis to the other thing, etc.
That is a good question.
I do not see one.
I don't see one either. That's a
All right.
That's a bump. That's
That's fine. That's fine.
down for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you.
Oh, I
if
see
you
the
run
little
out
meter
of
on the
psi
bottom.
points, use another psi hypo.
That is going to get kind of annoying. I'm not going to lie, especially in combat.
Nice. You got him. What happens if you use that on the... Oh, never mind.
Mastery of the mind is
Just
a
to say,
slow
what happens
but
if you use that on the
rewarding
robot?
process. Return to this area if you need
Good
more
question. Want me to go
guidance.
back in and find out?
Before you enlist
Yeah, do it.
in the
I'm just kind of
OSA,
curious. While we're not, like, running for our lives. You're gonna have to use one. A sci-hypo.
Uh-oh. There we go.
There you go.
Game froze for a second.
Uh-oh. Literally nothing. All right. I was
That's a
just
bummer.
curious. That's fine. Well, I mean, maybe higher level ones you can like friggin' force pull things like in Star Wars. But we're only
Could
level
be.
1.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. The shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
So I'm gonna poo-poo on Marines. I don't want to do just a Doom Marine shooter run. For my first run, I want to like get to know the world and stuff. So I'm either OSA or Navy. So it depends on if we want to use psychic powers right off or not.
I feel like, so my argument there is like the psychic interface in game is really unintuitive. I remember that now. I think that's why I avoided going full psychic. But I feel like if we go Navy, we're going to get a lot of opportunities to like, you know, get early access to weapons or, you know, maybe find extra ammo or health. And I feel like that'll be the most useful branch if we're going to duck away from just going Doom Marine on these guys.
Yeah, I think I agree with Navy. I think that's good.
I would normally say that psychic would be a lot of fun, but holy shit, that interface is just so 90s. It's not even funny.
I mean, we can always get psychic stuff later.
Yeah, we can always dabble in the others, and we're gonna want to dabble into combat a little bit, be it psychic or gunplay at some point.
Yeah, sure. All right. Well, we're here.
Also,
Here
I'm
we
gonna
are.
say I'm not gonna spoil anything, but there's a part where you're gonna want to pick up and play because it'll be a treat to see your reaction to certain things.
Well, let me know. I don't know how we're going to switch off who's playing or not. We'll just have to kind of figure it out. Aside from obviously our deaths, but
Well, besides
the
deaths,
window.
we could swap off every like 15, 20 minutes.
we could. Do you want me
Or
to
we
play
could,
now
like,
then?
say, sure, go for it.
All right, I'll play.
And if there's a part where like it's too difficult, or maybe you're bored of that segment, you can always like maybe say, hey, you want to play,
The nice
and then
earth.
pass the metaphorical controller.
Hey, bud. I can climb up here and say hi to my bud. No, I can't. All right. Do not block. Block.
Proceeds to block.
Oh, also, I don't know how you feel. There are 2 different options for crouching. There's toggle crouch and there's not toggle crouch, and they each require their own button. I believe I have toggle crouch on. No, I don't have toggle crouch on anything. So both C and control crouch, but it's a hold crouch. You have to hold it to crouch. I don't know. I don't like toggle crouch, unless we're gonna crouch a lot. But...
Yeah, I don't like toggle crouch too much. It winds up screwing me over more often than not.
Yeah. Oops, I keep on using E to use stuff. It's right click to use stuff. Little RP walk.
Welcome aboard the space station Chesapeake Bay, sailor. It looks like you've picked up some standard weapon skills at basic on Coronado Island. Now it's time for your tour of duty. Your tour will consist of 4 postings over 4 years. In this man's Navy, you're given a choice of 3 different postings a year. It's up to you to decide what kind of career you want to have, so choose wisely. Just approach a shuttle bay to receive a briefing on a posting.
Okay.
If you think that posting is right for you, head into that bay to accept the assignment.
I get it, yeah. I can't tab right now, so I don't know what I have. Hey man, what you doing in there? Stuff? Engineering stuff?
Stuff and things. Things and stuff.
God, I'm getting like thief flashbacks, and I'm hearing the footsteps on this metal floor, and I'm thinking, oh god, I'm making so much noise right now.
Oh no, not noise.
Go in there. More engineering stuff. UNN starts with you.
No, you.
B-I-C-K, that's not the way you spell Buick. The only thing missing is you.
What?
Have you never seen that? Those are old commercials. Those are like 50-year-old commercials for Buick.
Let me just think back on the 50 years of life I've lived in. Oh wait, I haven't lived that long.
There, I did it. Top of the world, Ma! Top of the world!
No hands. Literally, because you can't even see your hands right now.
Military police, engineers, mate, or ship's ops. I guess we'll listen to what these are.
The UNN Lucille is looking for an ops training officer to learn the ship's navigation and data control systems. You'll get your feet wet with the high-tech systems, but also expect some heavy lifting.
Okay. This one.
The UNN Lucille is
Air
looking
and
for an
strength.
engineer's mate to help maintain the ship's core energy systems. There's some heavy lifting involved, sailor, but you'll learn your way around. The UNN Lucille is looking for volunteers for their military police detachment. Those sailors can get pretty rowdy on these year-long cruises, so you better not be afraid of a tussle.
So it's all
I'd say
plus
maybe
one
the
strength,
first one, given
but
our build.
you want
the
hack?
UNN Lucille. The
I feel
UNN
like they're
Lucille,
That's
all.
what I think.
The UNN
Right.
Lucille is looking for
I think
volunteers
I'll
for their
do it.
military. The UNN Lucille
Yes,
is
I
looking
get
for
it.
an ops
Okay,
training
yes.
officer to learn the
Okay,
ship's
I
navigation
get
and
it.
data
Thank
control
you.
systems.
You don't
You'll
say.
get your feet wet.
Ooh. Wow. February 13th, 2112. Your tour of duty aboard the UNN Lucille has concluded. It's been a year! It's been a year, you guys! We played this game for a year! You spent a productive year. Captain Mayer was pleased with your work, especially with the initiative you showed in physical training. A friendly ensign showed you some back doors, into the ship's primary data loop, and you spent your time off pumping good old-fashioned iron. You gained +1 hack and +1 strength.
Okay.
Great. Oh, year 2. God, this is a long game. We've been playing it for so long. The whole goddamn year.
At least it has a lot of content to be that long. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you get to choose like multiple paths.
Alright, what is this?
The UNN
Some cybernetic
Carfax is
affinity.
undertaking a mission to examine a newly discovered Class B comet approaching the outer solar system.
Cool.
You'll likely pick up some useful skills working with the high-tech navigation systems aboard this newly commissioned heavy cruiser.
Okay.
The UNN
Some
Pierce
maintenance.
is ferrying liberated political prisoners back home from
Is
their
that
detention
+1
near
or +2?
Saturn.
Wait. It's +2.
The UNN
Wow,
Pierce
awkward.
is ferrying liberated political prisoners back home from their detention near Saturn. The Pierce has been assigned a detachment of Marines and needs sailors to load, administer, and
Seems like
maintain
a
the arms
bad
on board
one.
the ship.
I mean, that's at least the first one gives 2 points and something. This one only gives 1 point.
Laverne,
Here we go.
Florida
2
hosts the
points in
Navy's
standard
premier
weapons.
tactical training school. While maybe not as respected as the Marines facility at Fort Bush, there's a lot to be learned here.
I would say path 1 or 3, maybe
Yeah.
maybe 3, just because we are gonna deal with a lot of combat. So
All right. So cybernetic
The
affinity
UNN
or weapons.
Carfax is
You want
undertaking a
weapons.
mission to examine. Laverne, Florida
I'll
hosts the
agree with
Navy's
that.
premier tactical training school. While maybe not as respected as the Marines facility.
Bye. Bye. All right. It's been another year. February 11th, 2113, your tour of duty at the Laverne Tactical Training School is concluded. A year of firing ranges, mock boarding parties, and war games has done you good. You spent plenty of time with military-grade pistols, assault rifles, and even auto shotguns. You gained +2 standard weapons.
eat.
Jesus Christ. We're still here. We're
Long
still
game.
doing it. All right.
The Navy's Marie Curie Research Facility on Aquinas 4 is currently conducting research on a new strain of spaceborne virus that killed 220,000 citizens of New Atlanta. To lift the quarantine, we must determine how the virus pierced the city's micronanite shielding.
That's COVID 2113.
Oh no.
The Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface of Io, the third moon of Jupiter. Pros, there's no better way to improve stamina and survival skills. Cons, the 21.2% mortality rate.
I don't think that we're gonna die. It seems like endurance maybe is health, so that might be a decent one. Let's see what this is.
The Navy strongly encourages every sailor to undertake some amount of zero-G training. A year at the Yamamoto space station in Earth's orbit will more than suffice.
I don't know what agility is, and I don't know what endurance is.
Open up a tab and see if there's like any indication of what the hell these. Oh,
there's no tab. Do we want to look it up? We could look it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might want to look it up.
I'll look it up real quick. System Shock 2 stats. Skills and upgrades. Let's see. Endurance gives you hit points and determines your resistance to radiation and toxins. And agility. Agility increases your running speed, reduces fall damage, and reduces weapon knockback. And then it gives some advice. You'll want to put some points into this no matter what class you are for the increase in running speed. With enough agility, none of the melee range attackers will be able to touch you. The reduction to fall damage isn't really helpful, as there aren't many areas you can fall from that will cause damage in the first place, while the reduction to weapon kickback helps with the stronger weapons, which tend to have stronger kickback. Marines should max this out, OSA agents should have 34 points, and techies should have this anywhere from 36 depending on how they're playing. It's for agility. For endurance, basically, there are better ways of gaining resistance, but the hit points are nice, so put a couple points here. And then Cyber Affinity, if we wanted to look at that real quick. We didn't choose that one, but we'll see. Cyber Affinity eliminates one filled node for each level of Cyber Affinity you have during any tech skill hacking sequence. It doesn't become too helpful until about halfway through, and really only if you do a lot of computer hacking. However, near the end of the game, you'd better have some points in this if you plan on doing any hacking at all. So we do want to start doing stuff in Cyber Affinity, but it's fine. I mean, we've got plenty of time to put stuff into this. We might as well also look at the other ones real quick. Strength. Strength affects 2 factors. Strength affects 2 factors of the damage you take with melee attacks and your inventory space. For every point of strength you have, you gain 3 extra inventory spaces, and for enough for 1 weapon or 3 items. Strength is important for Marines because of the many different types of weapons. OSA agents, on the other hand, have little use for strength because they only need their psi adapter and pistol. And then, let's see, I recommend getting 4 to 6 if you're a Marine, 3 to 6 if you're a technician, which we are apparently a technician, and 2 to 4 for OSA. And then, let's see, research. Oh yeah, and Psionics is just Psionics, like, no shit.
Yeah.
Research, there are some, I mean, there's like a bunch of stuff. You know, we'll just read all of them. We'll just go down this list. Tech skills, hack. This is one of the more powerful skills in the game. Having a high hack ability allows you to hack into the many security stations across Von Braun and Rickenbacker, disabling the cameras and, more importantly, any turrets. So hacking is good to have. Repair, this is a completely useless skill. As long as you keep an eye on your maintenance level for your weapons, they won't break down. In the rare event that they do break, there are plenty of auto-repair items that can fix it right back up for you. The same goes for weapons you find if you find a really good weapon that you wanted to try out. But can't wait until you find an unbroken one, just use an auto-repair item. So basically, don't bother with repair. Modify. This is a moderately useful skill. I'd recommend getting level 1 or 2 so you can modify the pistol shotgun and laser pistol to level 1. After you modify them to level 1, simply use a French Epstein device to upgrade it to level 2. It'll work, will be well worth their handful of upgrade points you spend. However, I wouldn't recommend upgrading skill modify past 2, as you'll find plenty of devices to upgrade stuff. Maintain, another very important skill. Every weapon, with the exception of the melee weapons and the Psi-Amp, has the maintenance level. When a weapon's maintenance level gets to 1, there's a chance with every use that the weapon will break if you use it. Having your gun break in the middle of a firefight is not fun. To try to get this up to level 4, because at that level you can perform maintenance on every weapon, and it'll raise the maintenance level on a weapon by 4 with every use of maintenance tool, which will save you a lot of money. In addition, the maintenance skill raises the maximum you can charge stuff to, which will save you trips to the recharge station. So maintain might be good to start putting stuff in. Research. Research. There's some use in this as it allows you to use certain items and give you bonus damage against enemies. However, the only benefit from putting more points into this is lowering the time required to research. Instead of putting your points here, just equip the lab assistant to get level 1 research and run off and continue with your mission while your research takes place. Then put the points you saved towards more useful purpose. So maybe you don't want to research. There's more, though. There's more. There's a couple more.
Okay.
Standard weapons. Standard weapon skill is the most important combat skill. Your first weapons will fall under the standard category, and all of the standard weapons are quite useful. If you get this up to level 6, you'll be able to use the assault rifle, which is the best weapon in the game. Investing your points here is a good short and long-term investment. There's energy, which is energy weapons. They're the most effective weapon class against mechs. However, the laser pistol is the biggest reason to put points into the skill. It's extremely effective against all robot class enemies, and is moderately effective against most flesh-based creatures as well. This is another weapon skill that will serve you well throughout the game. Heavy, the only reason you should bother with this class is if you want the grenade launcher. Powerful weapon, and ammo for it is very plentiful. However, because the other weapons in the skill are worthless, and because the grenade launcher already does plenty of damage, there's not much reason to get more than level 1 or 2. And then exotic. I won't read this very long thing he has for exotic. It seems like a rant, but the first line is, the exotic weapons class is a major disappointment. All the weapons show up too late to be useful. Alright, so what are our choices here again? Our choices are agility, which is running, endurance, which is health, and research, which is
the Navy maintains a survival training school on the surface of Io, the third moon of Jupiter.
Yeah.
Pros, there's no better way to improve survival skills.
Yeah.
Either agility or health.
The 21.2% mortality rate.
I'd say agility
just
just
strongly
because
encourages
outrunning
every sailor to
melee
undertake
enemies
some amount
early
of
on would
zero-G
be really
training.
useful.
A year at the
Yeah,
Yamamoto space station in Earth's orbit.
Sure is a spaceship flying off. February 9th, 2114. Your tour of duty at Yamamoto Station has concluded. You certainly weren't prepared for the events of this year. Captain Willits was never popular with his men, but you never expected half the crew to mutiny. Oh my god. Why do I feel like I'm playing a board game with like random, like I've pulled a card from the stack and this is what happened? The hot days spent regaining control of the ship with the captain lent you a grace and agility that you never knew you were capable of. You gained +2 agility. Oh. Do we not get the 4th year?
Not.
2. Soldier. Reassignment to the Von Braun escort mission. Soldier, your application to join the crew of the Rickenbacker has been approved. Report to Shuttle Mayfair at Port Francisco at 0400. Get ready to become part of history, soldier. What a big deal. This WBD? I don't know.
William whatever Diego. Captain.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. 5 months later, the Tau Ceti 5, 67 trillion miles from Earth.
It's not too far. Quick walk.
Power walk. Get you there in a couple hours.
Reinitializing memory strings.
We are JC10.
Restoring.
Apparently.
Memory. Restoring memory.
Error.
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the Computer Ops Staff of the Von Braun.
Hi.
You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep
Deck
your
5,
eyes open.
I mean 4.
They're after us both now.
Okay. Sure.
Watch
Yeah, he is
out.
a little bit.
I'm getting strange
bit of
readings from that
face.
radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
Oh my god.
Well then.
Sure.
Yep.
We're Gordon Freeman now. Can I like jump up here?
Oh,
No.
maybe.
Nah,
No?
I can't. No, doesn't look like it.
No.
I do feel like I want to make this a little bit darker. Do you mind?
No, go for it.
Just a little bit. Just like a couple of... There we go. I don't
You
want to
also
make it
turn
like super
down
dark,
just a
but...
tiny bit.
Yeah, I can turn it down. Turn your face down.
Oh my.
How about that? One
Thank
notch.
you. That should be good.
Alright, there we go. Hello? Okay. Maybe we're not going that way. Maybe we are going this way. Ah! Ha ha! Oh, ooh, hee hee, ha ha! Alright.
The entire
Jesus
sector
Christ.
is depressurized.
Dropping tables at
The
us.
vacuum shield won't last long. Get through the
Okay.
secure airlock before you're sucked into space.
Okay, 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 I'll go. All right. Right click the pickup card. Cryogenic sector access card. Information kiosk. Many of our blah blah cyber to get back to the ship mode simply hit tab again. Okay, this is perfect. Who didn't bother playing the tutorial, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Press a U key to play the log you just picked up.
Great. We gotta change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing
Oh, it's
better
it.
to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the... Great. We gotta change the
God damn it.
access codes out of
45100.
Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Okay. 45100.
45100.
Nice. You're not. Hello? Lady, are you alright? Oh. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna go this way.
Warning. Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to cryo recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
Ah! Oh god. I dropped.
Nice.
I got another wrench.
Hello.
This power cell is
Hey.
dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices
Sorry, I
in your
didn't say
possession.
anything. I was stuck with the
After
fan.
you've recharged the cell,
Hi.
plug it into the auxiliary power unit. That should open the airlock door. Be quick
Alright, so I
about
do
it.
this.
The vacuum seals won't hold up
and
much
this.
longer.
Got it.
Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've
Nanites.
just uploaded you some
I
cybernetic
just connect?
modules. You
Yeah.
can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room. One for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons,
Yes.
and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
Alright. Noted. Noted. Where do I want to go? This way? Or do they both go to the same place? I think they go to the same place. Maybe they do go to the same place. Is there anything in here? Is this computer? This is just all like tutorial shit that I don't really care about.
Just in
Can I,
case
like-
you skip the actual tutorial.
Can I like go up here? Can I, like, climb up?
Maybe.
What? No, I can't quite make it.
Damn.
Alright.
Would have been a good place to put something secret.
Access psionics upgrade unit. Do we only get one of these, or do you get all of them?
I think you only get one. Just in case, pick the one you want the most first.
You know what? How about we just do this?
Okay,
Save
yeah. Sure.
game. All right. Probably tech at this point.
Probably tech, since we're a technician.
I see it costs these upgrade points.
So it does, and we're just
so we
shy
have
of
4. Yeah, but we
5?
can't. Yeah, we can't. We can't upgrade any of these.
Nah.
We can upgrade endurance or cybernetic affinity, which would be good. We can get stuff. I think we need 10. We need to get this one first, and then we can get any of these.
Yeah.
And then we can upgrade our weapon. We don't need to upgrade weapons right now. We're okay with weapons.
Maybe
so we can only upgrade.
Affinity?
Yeah, that might be good. Improves his chance of successfully using the hack, repair, and modify skills, and also lessens the number of dangerous nodes. I think that's pretty good.
I think it's a good call. Let's do it.
There we go. And now we only have one left. We don't have enough. We don't have any. Yeah, we can't get anything else. All right. Oh. Okay. Sure.
Well, shit. Oh well.
No, that's fine. It was good to get Cyber Affinity anyway. We might actually want to get another one of these. We could get Endurance for more hit points, or Strength would not be bad, but we need more. Because Strength gives us more inventory space. Or we could just save them for now.
Strength. Yeah.
Yeah. You get Hack. You get another Hack.
That might not be a bad idea, but I don't know. What do you think?
We do want to increase our hacking ability for sure, like just in general. So
yeah, and we're
it's a case
that'd be
of
pretty important.
It's a case of, do we want to do it right now, or do we want to save up and get other things first?
It's
As
not
a
like we're
person
not
who
gonna.
just got here, I think we should do what I want.
Okay. What do you want to do?
That's hack.
Okay. You know what? Let's do hack. All right. So we've used all our points for now. That's fine. But we got good hack. We got good hacks. No, it's FD. We got good hacks, and we don't have any mods for it yet. That's fine. We do not have repair learned. We can still use repair. It just doesn't do it as well.
We're not proficient in it.
Yeah. So I think we should definitely kind of get good at cyber and hack for sure.
We seem to be decent at cyber sex.
Yeah, cybering is we're really good at it. We have a lot of practice.
Yep.
Going up. Make sure there's like nothing else to do. This is
Check
just
all the doors.
We are. Yeah. This is. All right. This is just this door. We've already been through here. What about this door?
Maybe you can loot them through the door. Get a little closer.
I can. What is it? A medical hypo. Nice.
Check and make sure there's nothing else of. Yeah.
I'm trying to like I'm trying to lean forward into the door, but I can't quite do it. How about in here?
Behind door number 2.
Oh.
Oh, hey.
Okay then.
That'll work.
More nanites. Information.
Yeah, this is very Deus Exy.
It is, although it's on the Thief engine, so it's like Deus Ex and Thief had a baby. Do we want to try to hack this? Because it looks like we're gonna have
a chance to flex our stuff. Let's do it.
Stop describing the engine. You can only make me so erect.
All right, let me. We might as well. You know what? We're gonna save. We're gonna use a lot of save. We might save scum a little bit. Not a lot, but yeah, a little bit. Hack.
That's fine.
It costs 3 nanites to hack this.
Do it.
Damn it.
Maybe? No.
No, I think we're screwed. Could not break the security on this attempt. Restart. There we go. There we go. We did it. Oh, I guess it has to be a straight
How
line.
many more do we need?
It's a straight line.
Security access compromised. Security access compromised.
Kind of sucks that it has to be straight like that. That's a familiar sound.
Donk.
All right. Well, we got it. It only took us
Hello?
6 nanites.
Who's there?
Shut up, Penny. Get out of here.